responsible for flowing the electrons from one end to another end or one terminal to another terminal. So about that we are going to talk. That is nothing but potential difference. So why we call it as a potential difference, we will talk about. So can you observe here a bubble which is moving? Can you observe a bubble which is moving up and down, right? But with this I want to tell you one idea, just what you have to understand here. Actually, when it is here, that bubble is not moving anywhere, right? It is a stable. But when I give some difference, oh, one end is lower, another end is higher. Okay, that's okay, fine. Now let me try in another way. Okay, oh, now this end is higher, this end is lower, but now also it is moved. Okay, then what is the meaning of this? Whenever there is a difference, potential difference between the two ends, there is a chance of flowing this liquid, right? This liquid, because it is possible. Now you are able to see here, right? You are able to see that bubble which is right here moving up and down, up and down. But can you tell me what is the direction of motion of this bubble? So is that clear? If it is not clear, let us make it clear. Okay, now can you see in which direction it is moving, right? It's a clear, it's moving. But have you seen which is the higher, just because of height, which is a higher potential you can tell, which is a lower potential you can tell? So because whenever, okay, that's motion to observe, I have shown that in case of now here you can see the potential difference, right? It is a equal level. But when there is a chance of like this, if there is a water, it can flow easily. But whatever you have seen in water bottle, that bubbles, motion is representing the motion of electrons. Because if field direction, electric field, I have shown the electric field direction is this, but electrons are going to move in the opposite direction. If electrons which are here at this are going to move in this direction, they are going to move in this direction. Are you getting me? So if this is travel, the distance of length L, but how the field is in this direction, how electron can move in this direction? Just now previously we have spoken that in the direction of field only there is a force, right? Gravity downward attract చేస్తుంది, అక్కడే ఫోర్స్ ఉంటుంది, ఆ డైరెక్షన్లో వెళ్తుంది. చాలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కూడా మాట్లాడా. మరి ఇక్కడ ఏంటి ఇది స్టోరీ డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంది అంటే, so that in electrostatics case we can understand more clearly what is that. Because in liquids and previously in lower classes when you have gone through electrolysis, so in that electrolysis what you observe, the two plates are there in the liquid, whatever the positive charge, negative charge is moving in opposite direction, right? Whatever the positive charges in the liquid are moving to one plate, whatever the negative charges are moving in another plate. Means quite opposite it is happening, right? Quite opposite it is happening. Then what to say? Okay, actually electrons are moving in conductors to create electric current. But if I think, okay, instead of this, let me say proton is moving in this direction. Equal distances, because they are having the equal charges, right? Proton or electron having equal charges. If in that case I can assume, even though it is moving, water is flowing this direction, bubble is moving in opposite direction. If it is this way, water is moving downward direction, bubble is moving opposite direction. Like it is quite on what you are concentrating when you see this, either flow of fluid or motion of this bubble. air bubble gap which is there. Whatever you, just if you focus on one, you can understand clearly. That's why here we are talking that instead of this, what we talk, equal force, electric field, force over charge is acting. Okay, that equal force, electric force is there. Electric field force is acting in this direction. But if there is another force which is equal to this acting to move, only electrical force and external force both are equal in magnitude, but making the electron to move in this direction. That potential difference is nothing but what? Potential difference is nothing but work done over charge. Work done over charge. Then what is going to be the unit? Can you check? Work done units are joule and the charge units coulomb. Then what is going to be here? If one unit quantity we are talking, 1 joule per coulomb is happening, what is that potential difference unit? It is going to be called as 1 volt. 1 volt. 1 volt equals 1 joule per coulomb. So what is the meaning of this? Try to understand. If there is a 1.5 volt, what is the meaning of that? 1.5 joules of work was done to move the 1 coulomb of charge. And if it is a meaning of 230 volt, what is that? 230 joules of work was done over 1 coulomb of charge to move that certain distance. Are you understanding that? So this way the work should be done on the electron to move from one place to another place, or one position to another position. Then can we calculate what is going to be that work done? Yes, we can calculate. What is the formula for it? What is the work done? The work done equals to force into displacement, simply to talk. Okay, force into displacement. In that way, what force is responsible here? We are talking electrical force. Okay, equal external force, that case is also there. When we discuss this external force and electrical force, the working of battery, in that case we will talk very clearly. Why I brought this idea of external force, not to confuse you, but you are going to get this in the next concept where battery working is going to come. But again there, so here it is a electrical force and displacement L is there. This is the work done. What is going to be the potential difference? Potential difference is Fe into L by work done over charge. Charge is going to be, so here it is, charge is E I am writing, electron or whatever, just it is going to be done. So potential difference is going to taken with this Fe or W by just the units are going to be this. And potential difference, in case we have understood, the potential difference is going to be created by what? In your house you can see when you want to charge mobile, right? So you used to keep a charger, and in that two terminals are there. One is okay, whatever, maybe don't know, but you can know that there are two terminals. Those are, one is a positive terminal, another one is a negative terminal. One terminal to another terminal flow of current is happening. Then in that case, whenever electron is moving from one terminal to another terminal, so it is doing some work, right? So ఇది ఎలాగా చెప్పొచ్చు, ఎందుకు పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఈ బల్బ్స్ గ్లో అవుతాయి, ఇలాంటి కాన్సెప్ట్ కూడా వస్తుంది. ఈ పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ అనేది కంప్లీట్లీ ఓకే వర్క్ డన్ ఓవర్ చార్జ్ అనేది కాన్సెప్ట్, రైట్? యూ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. వెనెవర్ వర్క్ డన్, సో వెనెవర్ దెర్ ఈస్ అ ఫ్లో ఆఫ్ కరెంట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్. సో ఈ కండక్టర్లో ఫ్లో ఆఫ్ కరెంట్ జరగట్లేదు, కానీ ఎప్పుడు టూ టెర్మినల్స్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఇస్ దేర్. పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఇచ్చామా, ఇలా ఓకే సార్ ఇన్క్లైన్ చేసామన్నారు, వాటర్ ఇలా చేస్తాము, ఇప్పుడు ఫ్లో అవుతుందా కరెంట్ అంటే కాదు. ఎందుకు కాదు? ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ గ్రావిటేషనల్ పొటెన్షియల్, ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ electric potential. If electric potential difference is there, when it can come, when there is a electric field in this conductor, then only electric potential will come. So in electric potential, if there is a potential difference, then only work can be done by the electric field on the charge. So that you can see here, potential difference. Okay, and how the battery works in another way of working, which has to produce the potential difference. Okay, ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ క్వశ్చన్, కరెంట్ ఉన్న వల్ల వోల్టేజ్ వస్తుందా, వోల్టేజ్ వల్ల కరెంట్ వస్తుందా? బికాస్ వోల్ట్ అంటే మీరు ఆల్రెడీ అర్థం చేసుకున్నారు, ఐ హోప్ సో దాట్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ 1 volt ఈక్వల్స్ టు, దిస్ ఇస్ అ పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్. వోల్ట్ గురించి మాట్లాడాం, ఇంతకు ముందు ఆంపియర్ గురించి మాట్లాడాం, కరెంట్. సో నా వాట్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్, కరెంటు ఉండడం వల్ల వోల్టేజ్ వస్తుందా, వోల్టేజ్ ఉండడం వల్ల కరెంట్ వస్తుందా? సో just pause the video and you can try to answer. You can so I hope that you did it. Now if you say by the voltage current will come, then you are right, because whenever there is a potential difference, then only there is a chance of flowing electric current. Okay, so, thank you.